Hello, vlog number 13, the one after 12, which yesterday, yes, I did get my period and die. But now I'm kind of back. And we're here with Kevin too. And it's 4 o'clock in the goddamn afternoon. All right, so today I'm gonna be I am going to be remaking this masterpiece of a drawer that my boyfriend made. This is his first time making a drawer and he made it and it is absolutely perfect. But we need like 1 or 2 more. So it was raining outside. I don't feel like going outside to sand because it's disgusting out there. So I figured I'll just tackle the big project, which is making the drawers. I've never done this before. We gonna see. All right, so before I get started, honestly, I'm cramping and it's like, really? I'm just gonna say this now. If it were a man in my position, you wouldn't be able to handle this. So that's why I have to push through. For womankind, I need to clean off this table because it is a mess. So the first thing I actually need to do though, before I start, should I even tell you? I don't know. Kevin's here though. My emotional support animal. My emotional support Nebo. My emotional support Neba. I feel like once I win the lottery, I think I'm gonna just bounce, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna not post on anything anymore and bounce off the face of the fucking earth. For true. Because realistically, I feel like a dream life for me would just be able to just not do anything and just have time. Like that's real wealth. To just like not do anything or just do whatever it is that you want to do and not worry about anything. That's a luxury right there. This piece of wood is what we're going to use to make our cabinet. I have never used a router before, but they kind of scare me because they're like super duper loud and like fast and like aggressive. But I do need to router one straight line. All I have to do is router one line all throughout. And then that's going to be the little slot to put the bottom of the cabinet through, like so. See how this has this at the bottom? It's got a line routed through the side of it. And this just fits ever so snugly in that slot. Wacko, go, go. Wag, 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 wag. Wag, wag, wag.
Press this little thing in right here.
Look how beautiful that came out. Very proud. Very well done, very straight. And it definitely wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I did just mess up like here a little bit. Here at the end I messed up. Because this is where it was like half guard. It was like half guarded and then it just kind of like, yeah. But still looks really good. Still came out really good. I think I can start making my cuts now. This is another thing that I've never done before. I have to cut them in 45s because we are making them not square. We're making them meet up at 45-degree angles. You see those corners? 45s, not just regular straights. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm a little worried about that one, low chi. Low chi. Oh, let me show you what Michael made. He made this. It's gonna be a stand for his tools. You see the vision? Got all his grindiers up at the top right here. And then he's gonna put like all his air tools and electric tools on here. He's so proud. He does everything that he wants to do. He has so many things to do here.
This was free. I found it outside.
The other wood, okay, well actually no, we bought that 2x4. But this was free, we found it in the dumpster.
We did. We went dumpster diving in the Harbor Freight dumpster, and we found
An engine hoist and 2 dollies.
Tell them again what we found.
An engine hoist and 2 dollies. And then all these are just leftover material, which is nice. You know, I drilled those holes and then I used the little chisels and put them down in there, so they actually like sit kind of straight. I'm surprising. Like when you look at them, they're not bad.
Can you see me? I need to figure out how to set this at a 45-degree angle, an accurate 45-degree angle. So I know it's like, oh, just set it at 45 degrees, but it's like, bruh, these things are not accurate. These things are not accurate. So how can I figure out? All right, so we got a protractor leveler thing, and it's got this little mechanism right here where you could spin it to be whatever angle you need. It's got this little pointer right here. You spin it to be whatever angle you need it to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on 45. Oop. And then I'm gonna measure. That looks, get Michael's approval, and we'll see. I think I'm gonna cut a piece of test wood. What? Because I've never cut 45-degree angles before, I had to sit here and practice. I'm trying to figure out where I should position my measurement on the blade table thing itself, right? Because this is how long we want it to be, like the longest tip, right? But of course, when you're cutting at a 45-degree angle, it's cutting off all of this. So the bottom of the blade is like here, and then the top of the blade is up here. So it's like, where do you measure? Does that make sense? Anyway, so I was practicing and I finally figured it out. So I've been practicing for a hot little minute out here, and I'm hot and I'm hungry and I'm tired and it's so uncomfortable outside. And then also, this is my wood that I'm gonna be using, and I realized that this is gonna be the inside, right? So I can't cut it any willy-nilly. I have to be very mindful of how I make these cuts because this is the inside. So that means like, I can't cut to make the angles like this because that means this would become the outside, you know? Do you feel me? So I have to be mindful of that as well. So I have to make it so that way this angle is this way, and it's like, instead of it being like this, it has to be like this with my indentation on the inside, so that way I can staple them together. I know I'm not the best at explaining things, but I hope you understand. And I know you're smart. I know you got it. Trying to push through, man. Trying to push through. At least make one drawer today. At least. I could do this, bro. I could do this. Pushing my ways and pushing my boundaries in ways I've never done. Let's get some I
really think that what you're doing is gonna bother me at all, or you know, anything really. I'm not saying you want to play boy either, because honestly, I would want to be doing this naked. I mean, what do you think's better, Kim? Doing all that fucking computer stuff again more, or just doing that shit naked?
release that day, and then just because like
That's the video you can talk to the I don't really think I have a problem with that. They make this shit hotter than it's ever been in its life.
did not cut how I wanted it to, but that's okay because that wasn't even a measurement cut. Okay, so this is supposed to be 10 and 3/4. 10 and 3/4. You'll see what my problem is. This is my line right here. I'm gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Pretty good. Basically 10.5. Took off a whole quarter. And this has got to be 22. So now I measure this one. It's not what I wanted to do. It's too short. Too short by how much? 22.5. Okay, to be real with you, it's not crazy short. Like, it's almost there. Good, good, good. It's getting there, but yeah, I made it just a little too short. Just a smidge. But you know what? Fuck it. Now I'm going to cut my bottom of my box. Measured out 9 5/8 by 21 5/8. Two and a quarter. Yep. 2 and a shoulder.
So when you show the camera, it looks like you did it right the first time.
Look at. I did it. It looks so good.
Close. The hard part is getting this thing to fucking go together straight.
Okay. We have this tool. This joiner. Maybe. And I'm gonna put the go like this. And then I do that. And then it looks fucking weird. It's not really meeting up how I want it to. It's got this big gap here. Why is that? It's not joining together.
How did I do this one again? So 3 on the front. Okay. I'm gonna put one right here. There's gonna be 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Going that way. Straight, not this way. Straight in. Okay. Okay. Oh wait. Just don't push all the way up against it because it's hitting it. Really looked at everything was like white the first time.
I will say this corner over here looks like it's.
This corner is also.
I didn't know that was fucking going down there. That's not good.
It's the next day. So I did all of that, made this box. That actually took me a very long time. Not gonna lie to you, I started that process at 4 o'clock on the dot. And we didn't finish until like, well, I didn't finish really. I didn't finish until like 12 o'clock. Like it literally took me all those hours. I'm not even gonna be upset about myself I'm not upset about it because realistically, it was my first time learning and I was just kind of going based off of what my boyfriend was telling me, and it's just a learning curve. It's just a learning process, and it's fine. Not gonna lie to you, when I left the shop last night and I saw that nothing was fitting up together perfectly, and we figured out that the problem was basically the table saw, how it was made or produced, whatever the mechanism that holds the saw is like kind of slanted. So as we were making cuts, it was just not as straight. And I saw that, but then when I would join two of them together, just like, seeing if it would fit, it fit. But then when you're trying to put all of these different corners together, too many imperfections, it's just not gonna happen. That, and also the wood was warped as well. So I so desperately wanted to sit there and feel sorry for myself and feel sad and feel like depressed and kind of like feel defeated. I so desperately wanted to feel that feeling last night. I wanted to cry so bad about everything that I was feeling, and I could not bring myself to do it because there was another version of myself, which is the me now, that was like, girl, realistically, there's no reason for you to cry. There's no reason for you to be sad because yes, you have to do it over. Big deal. It's not the end of the world. And now when you do it tomorrow, it's not going to take you 8 hours. It's probably going to take you like an hour or two. And you're going to blow through it because you already know what to do. And that was the only thing that I just kept thinking. I just kept thinking to myself, yes, it didn't work out. But girl, when you do it tomorrow, it's not going to take you 8 hours. So that is the end of the vlog, and it's the new day, so you're actually technically seeing Sasha from the future. I will perfect making drawers with 45-degree angle meetup joints. I'm telling you. And today's gonna be that day. Just you wait. Anyways, love you. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, I'll call you tomorrow. Love you.